Were there any experiences that you had that left impact on you from your time in the service?
Yes, actually there was an incident, you could say a global incident because it occurred in Guyana. Jim Jones had started a cult, and the United States found out about it, and they sent over a congressional team to investigate this cult. Jim Jones found out that they were coming. He arranged for an ambush. There were several people killed, but it exposed his cult. And so as a reaction to being exposed, he persuaded 800 of his followers, or a few more than that, to drink this Kool-Aid, which was laced with cyanide. And he was able to actually get almost 1,000 people to commit suicide. I was stationed at Dover Air Force Base, Delaware, and this was 1978. Dover Air Force Base houses the #1 mortuary for the United States government, based on its size and its capabilities. So they decided that they would bring the bodies of those members that committed suicide. A total of 800 bodies were brought to my base, Dover Air Force Base. And of course, that was something unheard of, to have that many people to commit a mass suicide, and to know that those bodies were right here on base where I was living. The smell, you could actually smell the bodies from miles away. It was something that, it was a very dramatic incident. I was proud that you know, our base was able to handle such a large task, but at the same time, it was a very sad time.
Did they give their bodies a burial? Did they cremate
Well,
them?
at some point, those bodies were picked up by their families on an individual basis, and I'm sure that anyone remaining that was not picked up, meaning they maybe had no family, they probably did, you know, gave them a burial, a pauper's burial, a pauper's grave, as they call it.
Was there any instance that you remember of a family coming in particular to pick up a body or anything like that?
Not really, but once in a while you see a hearse, you know, traveling from the mortuary, and not a military hearse, but a civilian hearse, so you would know. Because it took a few weeks, or maybe more than that. I can't remember exactly how long it took to complete those autopsies, but I just remember the incident being very surreal.
Is there anybody from the base that you keep in contact with, anything that they remember from it in particular?
No, actually, I don't have any friends right now. Well, I take that back. There are a couple of guys that I'm still in contact with who were actually at Dover with me, and I never have gotten a chance to discuss that incident with them, but one of them actually became a pastor, so that was something good that came out of it.